It's not making for good reading online with the way the team has performed over the last couple of years or months, even under the new head coach, Ruben Amorim, who came in November. It's not making for good reading for everything because the stats are not doing justice to Man United. Neither are other things, other factors. And it is very important that we look at this with an open mind, but also it is also difficult for some Manchester United fans to actually watch Manchester United content. When Man United are winning, Manchester United content viewing ratings go high or go up. But when Man United is losing, the the content views, likes, subscriptions, and stuff go down. But we have to keep going, and we have to find the strength to basically just try to bring content, valuable, meaningful content for you as Man United fans. But yeah, we're about to bring you the player ratings. Quick player ratings for the game. I mean, with what's going on social media, a lot of backlash, a lot of slagging of players, a lot of telling off of players, and all of that. And even in some quarters, some people calling for the head coach to be sacked. It's very important that we, as Man United fans, don't fall for this trap. But yeah, we have to still give you the player ratings. So, as for player ratings, with regards to overall player ratings for the game, and we're going to be very, 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 very unbiased with our response and compare with all other platforms with regards to how they have rated Manchester United players. Obviously, Manchester United lost the game on penalties as regards to the FA Cup game against Fulham. We lost on penalties, and some players performed and others didn't perform at all. Now, we're going to start from the goalkeeper. Andrew Onana performed well, couldn't have saved that goal, even though I won't blame him for the majority of our problems, but most United fans would agree that the person who got us to that stage was Altebande. Altebande saved us in the penalty shootout against Arsenal, so he could have everybody wanted him to play. Now, Andrew Onana in net, and he gets an 8.0 from me, basically. And most ratings online would prove the same. He played the whole 120 minutes, had 4 saves, conceded 1 goal, and he faced an average of 2.29 shots per 90 for the whole 120 minutes, and the same goal prevented 1.29 per the whole 120. So basically, he had some good saves, had 50 touches of the game. Distribution wasn't amazing, but he was showing some theatrics and some things. But yeah, we just have to keep it positive and keep it going. So Andrea Nana 8.0, Matthias Delict 8.5. Literally watch this guy run back and forth the field, running his lungs out, putting in great performances, the most tackles in the game, 5 in the match, basically. Most tackles, played the whole 120 minutes, played 8.2, had a block shot, created 2 chances, and had 73 touches. So I'll give him an 8.5. And then Harry Maguire got a 7.5 from me. Played well, had a shot off a shot that was off target. Basically, showed up for the game until he was injured in the first minute. Had 48 touches total, 7.5. And I think he wasn't completely in the game. I think he was playing heavy. That's what I'll say. And then Lenny Yoro, well, 6.5, played 53 minutes, wasn't doing too much, had 31 touches in the game. Passed it in the final third, he had 5. I hope he does well or he comes back on against Real Sociedad. And then we have on the left side, I mean, a player who everybody has slagged for the whole part of this season. Diogo Dallo had an assist in the game for Bruno Fernandes' goal, and he got an 8.0 from me. Overall, 120 minutes, even scored his penalty. and all of that. Put in an underrated performance. And if you check Statman Dave online, you see that he had some good stats in the game, created the assist, basically played the whole 120 minutes, one assist, one shot, and the shot was off target anyway. Created three chances, had 83 touches in the game. Passes into final third, he had 11. So he was doing everything right on that side, even though we missed a left-footed player on that side. And then over to the other side, Nusa Mazarawi, fasting but playing. Played the whole 120 minutes, fasting, basically. One shot, created one chance, had 57 touches. He wasn't having too many touches in the game. One touch in the opposition box, he had one. Passing into the final third, he has six as compared to Diogo Dalot's 11. And then basically he won 9 duels and lost 6 duels. And then aerial duels won 3 of 4, 75%, and ground duels won 6 of 11, 55%. So Nuzum Mazraoui played the whole 90 minutes, played the whole 120 minutes, and still was able to deliver. So he gets a convenient 7.5 rating for me. Next player, Manuel Ugarte, 6.5. One shot off target. A yellow card. Got a yellow card in the 53rd minute. Oh no, in the 25th minute. And then played 53 minutes. I guess Ruben Amorim was trying to take him off so he doesn't have to get another yellow card to now have one player down for the next game. So I mean in the Premier League. But he's going to be available for the rest of the season, I believe. He had 25 touches. So played 53 minutes, wasn't really having a good game. I guess a 6.5 for me. And the next one is Bruno Fernandes, man of the match for Manchester United. Man of the match for the whole game entirely because he ran this. Like, despite the fact that this guy puts up good, amazing, wonderful performances every now and then, he still gets slagged by the media. He still gets slagged. I mean, I saw this um former Liverpool, former Blackburn, and former was a championship player. Played for Liverpool. I can't remember his name right now, but he's on Sky Sport, and he said, "Oh, Bruno is easy to play against." Well, it's all up to you, whatever you say. I looked at his profile on transfer market. Basically he has a couple of he has one trophy. I mean, he has won 5 trophies, and all five are one each. I think Champions League, Championship, Premier League. I think Championship was with Liverpool and all that. I keep forgetting his name, but yeah, I featured him on one of our videos where we analyzed where he said he doesn't like the formation. But yeah, whenever happens. Anyway, so he said Bruno is easy to play against, blah blah blah. I didn't bother watching the rest of the video because Bruno is not the only player that's playing the whole field on as in playing all around the whole field. But he still tries he was put in attacking midfield ahead of Ericsson and then was withdrawn into the central midfield role when Manugate was brought off, and he still performed, right? So Bruno Fernandes, was the player of the match as well. Player ratings of 9.0, basically 9.0. Created the most chances for in the match of all the players, right? Then he scored a goal, had four shots, and two were on target, basically, right? And then expected goals 0.19, expected goals on target 0.86, and all of that. 3 of 3 shots on target. He total shots 100, and total touches 100. So about the highest when it comes to the number of touches. Man United touches in the opposition box 2, passes in final third 18, right? Successful dribbles 2 of 2, accurate crosses 38%, which is 3 of 8, and then accurate long balls, he has 39%, which is 7 of 18. So didn't do so well in those long balls and stuff, but he was, yeah, I think at some point he was just clearing and booting. Take ons 50%, and then ground duels won 7 of 13, 54%. Aerial duels won 2 of 6, 33%. Played the whole 120 minutes and was still running, right? Was still running, defending, attacking, and everything in between. So, yeah, Bruno Fernandes, Marvin Matt, 9.0 rating for me. And then we have next person on our list is basically Joshua Zirkzee, 7.0 rating for me. Played the whole 120 minutes. Even when tired, was still playing. His hold up play is amazing. He's been doing a great job. Had 71 touches overall. Touches of position box, he had six. I mean, for Joshua Zirkzee, who was always having low touches in the game, had good 71 touches overall. If we were to take out how many touches he's had in the last 30 minutes of the 120, you could still tell that he would still have decent numbers, right? So yeah, was trying so hard to hold the ball. 7 duels won, 25 duels lost. Yes, but was running left, right, and center everywhere. Like at some point, I was watching this game with my brother, and my brother was like, "Oh, why is Joshua Zirkzee walking?" I'm like, "You can literally see this guy is tired. He's squatting. Like after the first half of extra time, he was still squatting and then stretching and all of that, but was still running. So he gets a 7.0 from me. And then for Christian Eriksen, who started the game and was hooked at 68 minutes, I guess it's 7.0 as well. 68 minutes played. Um, yeah, 86% accurate passes, one shot, and it was off target, took chances created amongst all that. 36 touches in the game, wasn't completely in there, one on one shot on target. And then yeah, wasn't really involved in the game. I think the game just went past him. Another player we're looking at who is really struggling is Rasmus Højlund, 22-year-old Danish international, still struggling for to impact the game. One shot off target, uh, played 68 minutes, was hooked at the 68 minute, accurate passes to 50%. Total touches. That is where the problem is. He gets a 6.5. He should have just shaved 5.0, 5.5, 6.0. Total touches, 9 in the game for 68 minutes played. And the rest, nothing. It just wasn't clicking for him. It just wasn't clicking for him. I think he just needs a break. He needs a break to catch his breath and then come back again fresh or something. Just feign an injury or don't feign an injury. We need players, but just take a break. Maybe Chidobe gets a run in the team while he catches his breath and then knows that, okay, someone's competing with him. But yeah, I had a whole game, right? And then for the substitutes, came in on 53rd minute. And that is Victor Lindelof. Had a 7.0 rating for me. Did well in the times it was called. I think was played at the center of center backs while De Ligt held his right side. And then beautiful player, Aiden Heaven, comes in on the left side. And then we have Alejandro Garnacho struggling to make an impact in the game, was an athlete and all of that, but he gets a 6.5 rating for me. He did his best, but I think he was really struggling with injuries. Basically, he was struggling with injuries. 67 minutes played, total shots four. Think he should have created multiple chances. And I think there was a time where he had the one-on-one, and then I think he was being pressed, and then his control was with the right foot, and then he tried to use the left foot to side foot it, and instead of just right foot and then the same or left foot to bring the ball under his control while the defender I'm not going to try to teach a professional player who is being paid to play how to play. But if he had brought the ball with his, even this, there was one where Chido Obi too had the control. If he had controlled that ball with his left foot, he would have been able to have a shield of the ball to be able to now swing with his right. Same with Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho had the ball, but then when the ball landed, it landed with him and he controlled it with his right foot and then used his left foot to try to side foot it, but it was too weak. So if he had control with his left foot, he would be able to shield the ball and maybe the defender walks past him and then he has him and the goalie and then he could swing it however he wants to swing. Even if he controls the left foot and still shoots with the left foot, he'll still be able to swing and win. So it is what it is. I think my camera is glitching there. Let's keep going. So it is what it is. And then so Alejandro Garnacho gets a 6.5 rating for me. Tried to impact the game, but wasn't working. We brought him in as our only outlet. But one thing I'll give him credit for is that he played with two straps on his knees, and we literally. Anyway, let's keep going. Then we have Casemiro, 7.0 rating for me. Played well, two shots, one on target, one off target, and impacted the game. He had 45 touches of the ball. I think was trying to do a quick transition, but his passes were were pretty much okay. Accurate passes 76%, 25 33 passes made in total. And yeah, basically. So he gets a 7.0 rating for me. And then Chido Obi, he gets 7.0 rating for me for the amount of time he played on the game. For the 17-year-old, that's interesting. Like minutes played 52 because he played towards the end of the first half of extra time, towards the end of first half, second half, and then played the rest of. I think came on for he came on for Rasmus, right? And then he had 4 or 5 rating, 80% accurate passes. Was doing some interplay with, and I'd love to see how he'll play or how he'll fare against Real Sociedad if he gets the start. So was doing well, basically was doing well. Was dispossessed twice, recoveries 2, dribbled past once. Obviously, he's a striker. Duels won 4, duels lost 4. Duels ground duels won 3 of 6. Aerial duels won 1 of 2, 50%. So if Chidobe had fallen down when Calvin Bassey hacked him down, it would have been a good way to win a pen. But my camera is still glitching. Anyway, let's get this over and done with. And then the next player we have on our list is Aiden Heaven, 18-year-old defender. Played, I think he played and he played 30 minutes. So the first half and second came off for Harry Maguire. So one shot off target, I think that was the header. He had 6 of 6 accurate passes, right? He had 6 of 6 accurate passes, 11 touches of the ball, clearances was 3, and all of that. So he gets a 6.5 rating for me. Did well for 18-year-old who's just making his debut. I've been looking forward to him coming on for Manchester United, but it is what it is. So that is about it for player ratings. Then for the coach ratings, I'll give Ruben Amorim 7.0. Could have done better. I mean, I expected he could have brought on. I mean, he could have brought more, like 2 or 3 more players from the academy, but I don't know. I mean, it would have been easier for Ariamas on the left side, who give us another extra pace. I mean, he's young, he's tenacious and all. Ariamas would have been good on the left side. Even probably give Nuz Mazraoui or Dalo a rest. Then you bring in young players like Morehouse, or even like any of these young guys who can chase and run and carry balls and run. Like, give them a chance to try, even if like we don't basically win it, but at least we are not losing the game until penalty. Just give them a chance to try. And the truth is, it could be the starting point of something amazing for them. So I think I don't like this glitch that's going on, but we're gonna just try to finish up the video. Then for team rating overall 7.0. I wish we had 2 more players, because the truth is we're literally run to the ground. But yeah, it is what it is. And then the penalty shootout, I'm not gonna blame anybody. It is what it is. Truth is, it is what it is. And just like Ruben Amorim, we might just move on from this and move on to the next thing. So thank you so much. My camera is glitching. I'm gonna try to fix it up. Um, thank you for watching, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye. And also look out for the 7 takeaways. See you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye, and God bless.